Welcome to another episode of Burn Peak Express. I'm Seth, and today we're gonna do something a little different. Kind of the same. What are we doing here? The way I see it, a lot of you are home and bored, and I've got a responsibility to entertain you. And the other day, while recovering from this whole ankle thing, I did a Q&A on Instagram, and somebody asked, what would happen if you made an entire chain out of master links? And now that I think about it, I don't know what would happen because I've never tried it. I don't know of anybody that has. Every chain has one master link. That's the link that joins the chain together. And those master links are a little bigger and more complex than normal links. That's what's gonna make it interesting and unpredictable. We've got all the ingredients right here. Let's get started. So first things first, we have to weigh the original chain, and we're gonna weigh it with all the links on it, just so we have a baseline. 262 grams. Master links are just the outer link. The inner part of the link is not used in a master link. And so what I need to do to convert this to a master link chain is take the entire thing apart. So we're just left with inner links. So the first thing we need to do is take a chain tool and take this entire chain apart, something I've never done in my entire life, and I suspect none of you have done in your entire lives. So the pins and the outer links, they're just getting put in a pile. And then the inner links, which we're actually gonna use, they're gonna get put in another pile. Just taking a chain apart, link by link. So when you're taking apart these chains, they're not made to be taken apart and put back together. So when you pop the link through, it takes something a little out of it. There's like a little ring of metal that comes off, and they're starting to accumulate around the chain tool to the point where I'm gonna have to get these off, or I can't pop the link off anymore. Ow. We've been here with a chain tool for about an hour. We have the entire chain apart. These are all the inner links, and this tray is all the outer links and pins. These aren't gonna get used. They're gonna be replaced with these Sram Power Locks. So I have to get all these out of the package. Hopefully will not take an hour. All right, that is the last power lock, and now we have all the ingredients to build our master link chain. So we're gonna take an inner link here, we're gonna take one side of a master link, put it together. Now if you look closely, there's a little channel there that this pin can fall into in order to snap the link together. And there's a good amount of force required in order to set that in. So I'm gonna put the master link pliers in, and now you're gonna watch right over here. I'm gonna snap that together. I think this is gonna be a long process. I think we should just take a moment to appreciate all the people in the SRAM factory that are just putting these chains together link by link, just like I'm doing right now. They probably have a machine that just shoots chains out. All right, almost done here. Got a few more to pop together. I think it took us about an hour and a half, solid hour and a half to construct this master link chain. So the question is, does it weigh any different? Does the bike still pedal and shift right? I mean, what have we lost or gained with this? So let's start with the weight. And it is 274 grams. I think that's a little more. I think that's about 12 grams more, but it looks like it gained some weight, although not as much as I thought it would. So question number 2, if we put this on a bicycle, is the bicycle going to pedal and shift normally? Now, I think it's going to perform just fine because when SRAM engineers these links, they want to make sure that it's not clicking or doing something different when it's passing through the derailleur. So I think it's very possible it's going to perform the same. But before we put this chain on the bike and get it all greasy, I think we got to stare at it. All right, so let's install this new chain on this very dirty bike. I've not cleaned it since my injury. So we got to find the master link. And on this chain, there's only one. All right, so I usually start around the back of the bike. You drop it straight down here. All right, now we need a master link. I don't know if the master link's engaged because I can't find the master link. There's way too many master links, so I gotta look at every single one of them and see which one isn't clicked in, but I think it is. Let's see, I'm in the highest gear now. Let's give it a pedal to see if we notice anything. Besides the fact that there's sand and stuff in the gears crinkling, it seems pretty good. Let's try. So far, the shifting is not good. It's flawless, it's perfect. And I think we can test this bike. Ugh. This is not the first time I've done this. Is there any reason I couldn't go out for a ride like this? It feels the same. It feels totally the same when it shifts. Yeah, that doesn't feel good on me. But on the drivetrain, it feels perfect. You know what? I think I'm gonna leave this chain on. Ah. Ooh. As a connoisseur of kind of unique parts and just uniqueness in general, look, I have two different pedals on here because I'm testing the Fuker, fully master link chain. Let's just keep it going. I'm gonna leave this. What we're left with is a chain that doesn't do anything better than a normal chain. We don't know if it's stronger, weaker. All we know is that it looks crazy. And if you ever asked yourself what would happen if you built an entire chain out of master links, well, now we have the answer. So I've been guilty of flexing on you guys before, but this takes the cake. I mean, this is a completely pointless chain that probably costs about $350. Luckily, I didn't have to pay for it myself. This video is sponsored by Competitive Cyclist. On competitivecyclist.com, you can buy all sorts of bike parts just like these, and you can talk to gearheads to make sure what you're about to purchase is a good idea. So I've got a Sram Eagle chain in my cart. How many power locks am I gonna need to convert it to Condor? Condor, like all power lock? So anyway, thanks for Competitive Cyclist for supporting this video. And if you're making your first purchase, you can use the code below for a special discount. I learned something today. I hope you did. I hope you were at least a little bit entertained. This is a crazy world and nice to take an escape even for 5 minutes. So if you enjoyed this video, make sure you subscribe to Berm Peak Express. This is our second channel for extra things like this. If you like this video, give it a like, share it with somebody who you know will enjoy it. And thanks for riding with me today. I'll see you next time.